We're gonna keep it in there. You will know how shitty this thing is.
When you got noobs doing the job, it's only gonna go that way, right?
Dude, you should have seen how excited I was when I was able to put memes and like
on
the GIFs on.
Oh, you figured out, like,
dude, I went online. I was like, how to put GIFs on Rush, and I was like, nothing would tell me, just like Adobe Pro, and I'm like, no, I want fucking Rush. Give me Rush. And then it's like, nope. And I was like, you know what? If I fucking break it, I break it. And I started going to shit. One of those times, I don't know what I did. It erased everything. Thank God for the back button. Fucking hit it back. I was like, please save it. It went back. I was like, ah. It erased everything, like your video, my video, the videos together, the music was gone. I was like, what? And I was like, hit it back. I was like, whatever I just did, don't do it again. I was like, fuck
whatever I just pressed,
do not press it. I was like,
dude, there goes one. I already died once.
Does it show who we are?
No, it doesn't show until like when the loading screen is there. So on the load screen, we should just try to cut it off. You know what I mean? So the name don't pop up.
I never pay attention.
Yeah.
You see, check on your screen is shaking. Well, not the fucking screen, but like the map.
Bro, don't.
Next time when the bridge is about to fall, check. Cause you guys made me think I was like fucking like illusion. Like I'm like, is my screen that good that it just shakes by itself? Or like, is it no? I'm like,
it's a 4K resolution.
Yeah. Look at the screen, okay? Like look at yours and look at mine, cause yours does it too.
I'm trying to see when it's gonna pop.
You can see it. It started shaking. You see it shaking? It goes like that.
It's for like a second.
But that's telling you.
I'm not paying attention to that. I'm over here trying to get the order done. The map moves. I'm not paying attention to the corners. I'm just trying to get to point A to point B.
No, but if you're looking at the bridge, you can see that it will go dun 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 dun.
Yeah, but like it's too late. By the time I realize, look, this is what happens. I see it. My brain does not register it, and I step on it. I'm like, hey, it's about to fall. It's already falling. So
like
late.
I told you, and you see, like Jeremiah was like it's about to move. How do you know that? I'm like, the map shakes. No, it don't. I'm like, yes, it does. Look at it. No, it don't. I'm like, there's no way my screen is that good. I'm like, it's good, but it ain't that good.
Nah, man, I'm telling you.
They're coming out with a new GTA.
Come on, man. You think they're gonna stop at GTA 5?
Well, I didn't know they were coming out. But it's coming out to 2023, 2024.
Yeah, don't expect that. I mean, GTA is one of those games, especially with the last one, dude. That game has been around since 2012.
Came out in 2012?
GTA 4 is a 2012 game, and
GTA 5.
GTA 5 is a 2012 game, and it's still going strong.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Google it.
That was out in the Xbox 360, and then they got specially released for the Xbox One that you had to buy again, and then the Xbox Series X still want to have it too.
Oh, I can't spell.
Or you have to say GTA 5 release date.
September 17, 2013.
There you go. That was close. That's how old that game is. And they just did the new expansion of the casino, which is a new map.
Oh, shit.
It's a whole island that's a new map. And how big is that island? I'm not quite sure. But
I haven't played it.
I mean, it's GTA.
It's been a long time since I played GTA.
You should get it. It's fun, dude. I mean, some things that they did, like, I didn't like, was that they took some of those silly mechanics from GTA 4 off. Like, for example, you can be walking down the street in GTA 4, and you stand in front of a cop, and the cop will be like, hey, how you doing? And then you just keep walking. When GTA 5 is like, they go like, you need to step back. And then even if you don't move, like eventually they start trying to arrest you, but they don't arrest you anymore, they just shoot you.
Damn. So they took reality too literal.
Exactly. It's kind of funny, but...
Dude, who said, people are like commenting now at like Rockstar, they've been like, hey, because of what happened with Cyberpunk, take your time.
Oh yeah.
In the video game.
But that's the thing, like people are not realizing, like they've been working GTA 6 for a long time. One, I was thinking we can do Red Dead, but you just said that was boring.
The new one is cool. I never finished it. I got maybe to chapter 2 and then I stopped playing.
We can play online because we're gonna start from the bottom up and then just kind of
build up.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, be outlaws, bro.
That's what I'm. You think I'm gonna be in-laws?
In-laws? What the?
Heck, you know, bro.
Bro, what the fuck was that? I'm gonna be in-laws.
Hey,
like man. You had it in the back of your pocket. And be in-laws.
You know, little lame joke here and there. But talking about like the GTA coming 5. I know this has nothing to do with this topic, but have you heard about the new Matrix
movie?
It's coming out,
dude. You know how last time we got cut out of the video for time purposes? The whole conversation because there was nothing interesting happening, but we did talk about it. After that time, for some reason, my phone all on YouTube is just with Matrix this, Matrix that.
Bro, but okay, so this is what's got. My brother told me this. How true it is, I don't know, but it just put that little tweak in my head. He said that some people are saying that the Matrix and John Wick is actually the same.
Nah.
And they're saying that because, like, I was like, what makes you say that? Because technically, when you was in the Matrix, you know, he did all this cool stuff. He could fly and everything. Why won't he do that? You know, like now.
The fuck is going on? Oh, somebody's moving the trash can.
So I was telling him like, well, that don't make sense because like he don't use none of his powers in John Wick. And he was like, well, that's the thing. John Wick is when he's actually normal. I was like, dog, but the Matrix is the Matrix. Now you're telling me normal. What do you mean? And he was like, well, I don't know. It's something super confusing. Like they thought about it too deep just so they could plug it together. Literally, that's how I feel it was. Because he was talking about like, well, like he subconsciously like falls asleep again and he goes into the Matrix not knowing he's in the Matrix. And I'm like, I could see that happening, but once again, dog, like, come on, man. He's the chosen one. You know what I mean? Like, he can no longer see. So what's going on here?
The theories that I've seen, because I said it started popping up on YouTube for me.
Yeah.
So then I just fell down the rabbit hole. So a lot of the stuff I've been listening to YouTube is the Matrix for some reason. But one of the theories is honestly that what if what we saw in the Matrix is not the real? That's just they made it look like the Matrix is like you know the simulation and the real world where Zion is at. That's like the real world. That's what was happening. But they're saying that what if actually the war is still going on? Like the humans and robots are still going on, but the robots are starting to kidnap people and putting them in stasis and trying to get their brain to see like how the fuck can we try to beat this people, right? So they're saying that what if the real Matrix is the one in Zion? That's the first layer of Matrix, and then the other one where you go into the Matrix is the second layer of the Matrix, which is the computers are trying to like better make it look like get more information out of the human brain, essentially.
Bro, so they're saying me out on that one, bro.
so that like Neo is that they're saying that Neo is not really dead. He is like maybe showed a part of a code that something that they could have used in the real world, but maybe Neo figures it out because when he connects to the main computer at the end of like the last movie.
Oh, that face.
Yeah, the baby face thing. They're saying that it's like because supposedly the robots are all they're supposed to be like a civilization of robots, but all the robots are one and is controlled by that main one. So then they're saying that the other concept is that the original one, the one that was supposed to destroy the Matrix and all that and save humanity, what if it wasn't Neo? It was the Agent Smith, because he goes crazy. Without Agent Smith, then Neo couldn't have existed, and how can you destroy something that is supposed to be perfect? Until one of those robots within it itself failed, is when Neo could have existed. So they're saying the computer itself could have created Neo to save itself from Smith. Follow the topic into itself.
I mean, but that makes a lot of sense in
So,
a
yeah.
scary way.
Yeah, so they're saying that maybe Neo, when he connected to the main computer at the end to try to save itself, so maybe the computer used the human brain because of its unpredictability of how to tackle a problem, then more than a computer could do. Is what if Neo realized that he's not, that wherever he thought the Matrix in Zion is not the real thing, and he's being kept like in stasis or some shit, and then he actually wakes up like in the real world now, and then it's like, oh,
I could see that happening, but that's
because
one shot, dude.
Yeah, because they're saying, how's the other way that he could be alive? That the robots just created another clone of Neo, which the theory is that because I've fallen through the whole thing, the whole going. So apparently, like they say that he is the 5th reincarnation or the 5th or the 6th of Neo's. So if you remember when he walks into the room and there's all the cameras around him, that's supposed to be all of the possibilities that he would have reacted when they told him that he is the one or whatever. But they're saying that some of those are past lives of him, of how he reacted. And so they're trying to analyze it based on those. So they're saying like either he just cloned again and then the cycle just keeps repeating, or this new clone, or Neo figured out that there's clones of him, so he like revived himself but loaded his memory into one of those other clones. And he's trying to take it down again. But now for real.
Jesus, that's really deep.
Dude, I've been going deep.
I see that. That's really deep. That sounds some like off the wall stuff. Dang, I did not know that stuff.
Yeah, so there's like a bunch of stuff. So I'm like, I want to see how they do it. Because now I have expectations, so if it doesn't meet my expectations, the movie's going to suck. Or it has to beat my expectations.
Well, John Wick for sure is not going to suck because that thing, he doesn't fail to disappoint.
Oh yeah, there's John Wick 4 coming out, right?
They're coming out the same day as The Matrix. That's what I was saying. They literally drop the same day. We should rent one of those movie theaters. It's $100.
But it's $100 for certain, starting at $100. So it could be like the movie that came out.
That's fine.
A month and a half ago.
That's
we could
fine.
rent it out till it does come out.
Listen, that's fine. We just gotta find 100 people and be like, hey, listen. The thing
We
is,
can't put 100 people in COVID, bro.
What you mean?
What you mean? Where you living at, bro?
COVID. Maldito coronavirus. Like, ah!
No, I said I'm downloading it right now.
Do you notice that you can't play the one that says Series X? I can't play that one.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
That one?
That I know.
I played it.
No, you didn't. You know how I know? It's you're downloading 84 gigabytes. Right?
Shit, I'm looking at this portion of the screen where I'm at, and I was about to grab the controller. Let me fucking see. I was like, wait, there's no controller. I'm looking at the gameplay.
Come on.
I was about to be like, give me the fucking controller, bro. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Nah. The Series X is 147 gigabytes.
What the fuck did I download?
You downloaded the Xbox One version. I don't know what the difference is, and I don't care to find out because I'm not spending money on that one too. Again.
But it says that I have it, don't it?
I know. That's what I was confused about.
Oh, does it show up on yours?
Yeah, and that's the one I downloaded, and then it will tell me your trial has expired. What the fuck are you talking about?
Fuck yo. Don't make me spend more money.
No, we got the game. We can still play it. It played just fine, didn't it?
Maybe better quality. Like this one is 4K.
Probably, but it's not worth another, couple bucks.
Oh,
it's just not. Right.
Nah.
You know, I would have been paying Call of Duty money since Modern Warfare 2. No need to. I don't need to be buying the game twice. I have never bought a game twice in my life, other than GTA, yeah. Cause dude, I had to. That one I had to. And
the one.
Look at the payoff.
Didn't they do a remastered Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah.
Did you?
Hold on, I just look at the screen and all I see was just Jimmy just dash right off into the.
I think that's me, isn't it? I'm the
No, it
robot.
was him. No, it was the other one.
Oh.
The one with the green tail. That's Jimmy.
That's
you.
Me.
Nah, that is. What is he doing?
He's just flipping around.
I told you, bro. He didn't do anything that whole time. He was just sitting there acting like he was doing something.
I think it's the last. Oh, the rice one. We already passed the rice one.
Oh.
I did see him just doing laps at one point. I saw you get ran over by a car.
Maybe. Freaking roadrunner. Fail.
Wait, what were we talking about before? The COVID thing.
Oh, the vaccine and all that.
Oh,
before the COVID?
No, during the COVID. Oh. No. So you're not gonna get it? Fuck.
I'm probably gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait.
Imagine if you were still in the military, they would have forced you to get it.
Well, at that point, I would have been like, well, fuck it. My life ain't worth it. AWOL. I'll be streaming from Mexico, y'all.
No.
I would. I ain't no guinea pig.
Don't you get a bunch of shots either way the second you get into the army?
Boy, it's like a freaking processing plant, bro. You walk in there, roll up this sleeve, roll up this sleeve. If you need all the shots they have, they just start poking you and injecting you. And then the best one is a peanut butter shot. They line you around the wall, you know. Like, all right, anybody here gets dizzy from needles or anything like that, take a knee. You see the people start taking knees because, like, you know, they can't take it. They can't hang.
Bitches.
They can't hang. And the guy was like, all right, everybody put your pants down, put your butt cheeks. If you're taking a knee, you know, just get on your force. You know, kind of like, you know, back shot position.
Keep going.
And then they start poking everybody with a peanut butter shot.
What is that?
It's penicillin. That thing is like a toothpaste. Like the actual liquid is like a toothpaste, right? And just picture that going into your butt cheek. You can literally feel it just pushing through the muscles and everything, and you just sit there like this. Like, you know, when I did it, you know, I'm sitting over there like on the wall like this with my leg up. It's like, do not get stiff when you get poked. I was like,
don't get stiff.
As soon as I got stiff, I was like, don't get stiff. I'm like, oh god. Sitting there, get out of there, start rubbing my butt where they just shot me. I'm sitting down on the little bench that they had us on sideways, so like my butt cheek didn't touch the chair. And they were like, you can't touch your butt in front of the girls. So I have to get up, go to the bathroom just to rub it.
Like, why can't you touch your butt in front of
the military is really picky in that part. They're like, in the military, and I'm not saying this is ridiculous or anything like that, but like, if you're a female and I'm a guy, and I go up to you and be like, hey, how you doing? Like, you know, so and so, and I just give you like a side hug, you can call sexual harassment on that, because you felt that I was pushing on you, and they take that so seriously. That's a one-way ticket, dude. You can't even fight it.
Damn.
They're really picky about that.
God, yeah,
they're really picky about that. Don't play. Now, once again, it's like everything.
But what does that have to do? You're touching yourself. How is that sexual harassment? Be like, I just got fucking shot.
I don't know, man. I guess if he has like insinuating something by rubbing your butt, I guess somebody
rub your butt. Let me rub your butt or some shit.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I really don't know. I just let it be.
But do you get sick after getting so many shots?
Yes. They talk about you guys will get sick. I'm like, well, no crap. If you don't have the flu, you injecting me with the flu, I'm gonna get the flu. You know.
He said, fuck.
So, and then they put you into, I don't know how they're doing basic training right now. I'm not gonna lie. Because they put you into like sardines and those freaking buses and everything. I'm talking about, I remember sitting there, they call them cattle trucks, you know. They have like one or two benches and everybody else standing there, you know. So, you know, it's just like right there. There's no space between nobody. I don't know how they're doing basic training nowadays, but
I thought maybe for basic training right now they probably do like you gotta get quarantined and then test it and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, all I know is I ain't gonna go through it again, and I don't care.
Wait, is your brother still in the military?
Yeah.
Is he gonna finish out his whole country?
He's done in August this year.
August?
He's done this year, dude. He praying, counting out the hours, the minutes, the seconds.
Wait, I never asked you. How did you get out? How did you?
What do you mean? Just in my time.
You were done with your contract?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
When did you get in first?
I did a 4-year contract. 4 plus 2.
What does that mean?
Plus 2 is that I have 2 years that I'm on the list. In case things go south, then they'll call people from that list before they have a draft. In other words, they can literally be like, hey, we need more soldiers. You come back and finish this 2 years.
Damn.
That's really what it is. And they actually used it in 2008, I believe. 2000, like early 2000s, they used it, and 2008 when we were fighting in Iran, Al-Qaeda, and all that stuff. Because my uncle had gotten out, and he was on those plus too, and they called him back.
Damn.
And then after that, he.
I'm crazy.
Yep. Very valid reason. Very valid reason. He found a person that was stealing money overseas. Well, like, you know, like stealing money, and he went up to like his higher like chain of command to report the guy, and apparently chain of command was involved, and then chain of command just kind of like slide a picture of my cousins and my aunt to him, and was like, you do something and we'll take care of them.
Damn.
My uncle didn't wait 5 seconds before he just said something. All right, boom, just right there and there. Got arrested and everything. Went over to Washington. He was in Washington for a while. Did a whole court martial. Like they were trying to get him court martial and everything. It was the craziest 6 months of our lives. We didn't know about him.
Damn.
We didn't know of him for about a month and a half. The U.S. government didn't tell us anything about him.
Damn.
We thought he was dead.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, my mom. And then he did 20 years, dude. So like he was out, and then on that little bullcrap of +2, that's when he got sucked in to do 22 years. And then in 1 year...
What do you mean 22 years?
22 years in the armed forces.
Wait. How old was your uncle when he was in the military? When was this before you were born?
No, this was while I was born.
Oh, this is towards the end.
This is the end, yeah.
Oh, so he was, how old is he?
He's in his 40s. I don't know exactly what.
So he when this happened was like a couple years.
Yeah, like not even 5.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why wasn't this major news?
Because it happened over there, not over here.
Wait, in Iraq? Or that?
Yeah, they're not gonna bring that stuff over here.
Shit, Gabe.
I mean, I don't know anything. I don't know details like that. All I know is like the
Wait,
story
is it the uncle that lives here?
No, he lives in Puerto Rico. Yeah, that was so paranoid that if he's driving down the street, and he feels like you're following him. He starts taking turns to make sure you're not following him. Like he could be in front of his house, he will not go into the house until he makes sure nobody's following him. And he came back weighing like 200 pounds. This is when like blew up, fat as heck, man, crazy.
Bro, that's a lot of knowledge to take in.
It happens, bro. I mean, think about how many stories. Like, come on now.
No, I know.
When you have a small, I've thought about this. When you have a small government, it's so easy to see who's corrupt, who's messed up, and who's like get the story out there. When you have a big government such as the United States, you can blow up a building and get away with it.
Oh no, yeah. I mean that's the whole.
I'm pretty sure you heard about that part. They didn't say anything about it, but do get away with blowing up them near a whole building.
Yeah.
Like what? I mean, he ain't get away with it because he did, but it is what it is.
That's what the whole thing about the virus right now is. Like, how are they gonna let go of all the crazy power that they just took up right now? That the government now tells you, we know when you should work, not when you should work. We know better than you. And it's like, didn't we pick you? So how can you tell me what is better for me? That me know what's better for me. Like the whole thing not going to work, it should just be like, if you need to go to work, then fucking just go to work. It's a gamble.
I mean, I get it, but you gotta understand too, like, it's what some people are saying, like, you need to be able to, if you're gonna do that, you need to be able to take care of other people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like paying people, like, giving them $1,800 for damn near almost a year now. A year and like 2 months. Well, it's basically 10 months right now. It's been since that whole thing. 10 months and like March 12th around there. January 12th, 15th. It's gonna be 10 months exactly when they shut it all down. So they shut it all down in March.
Yeah.
So it's like.
But then that's the thing. They shut it all down, but did they really shut it all down? Because everything's still open. That's what I'm trying to get to. Like they want the spread to stop, but hey. Well, that's you can still get food for your family because we need to feed the American people. You're right about that. You need to feed the American people. You're going wrong on the way you're feeding the American people. Because at this point, I went to Texas Roadhouse one time. All of their booths were open, and the only thing that they did was just slap a plastic thing that has been told that does not freaking work. The CDC said it does not work. But as a requirement, they just slap those things on and then everybody sits down. It's not working.
No.
And it's ridiculous. I just went over to a gun shop yesterday to go shooting with my brother, and there was literally a full family with no mask, and nobody said anything. Broad public. And it's kind of like...
Well, the crazier stories is like that they're shutting down like the gyms or stuff like that, or like little local stores. They're like, you can't open. The fucking Costco's open. Walmart's open.
That's the thing. The big brands are staying open, and then that's why I kind of like see both sides. You got the side that say like, well, the big brand stays open because the government's helping them to stay open, blah blah blah. Big brands can support to feed large amount of people. Small local markets are not. The amount of stuff they get in does not. It will never. If they were to shut down Walmart, they could never keep up. And even then, the local market is in my opinion, is one of those weird places because nobody's really telling. If you're the owner of that store, nobody's gonna tell me how much I gotta charge for my product.
No, there is, because the people that go shopping there automatically know.
There is, but there isn't. If that makes sense, because I've seen it firsthand in Puerto Rico. There's a whole cabinet dedicated for that, and they still manage to do it.
Well, that's different. It's like, how can I say it? That's more like in your country, like Puerto Rico and Mexico.
I get it, but
it's
then
different.
How long ago did you find out that they just found a couple like political people talking about this stuff? You know,
no, but
that corrupted downtown here in Ohio.
Oh no, yeah, easily. Like there's a bunch of stuff, but it's like
if they get it, tell me if I'm lying. If they get a share of that or a little piece of that, they'll look the other way.
Oh no, yeah, always.
The same
but
thing.
it's the how can I say? For example, like you can make the argument is that in a big store you can say they could feed too many people, but how can they be governing that everybody's wearing a mask like at a Texas Roadhouse? They can't. Or or that everybody at the gun range is wearing the face. They can't, because it's such a big thing. Like at Walmart, I bet I've gone to Walmart. Not everybody's wearing a mask, and they're wearing the mask like below their nose. Like what the fuck's the point? Just take the mask off at that point. But they'll be like right here, but the whole nose is like
wearing it.
Yeah, then
it's just then you got the ignorant people at that point.
No, yeah, but then that's what I'm saying. Is that like at a small local store, for example, you could say, well, how can they feed everybody? Well, they can't feed Costco, like where we live, if it's like the whole up to here. That's like a whole giant fucking circle, right? Like IKEA. When I worked at IKEA was all the way from down past Kentucky, almost mid Tennessee, all the way up to like beyond Columbus and over there. That was the only IKEA. Even up to Chicago for a certain year. People would come from all of that. It was only serviced by that one store. But now there's an IKEA in Chicago, there's an IKEA in Nashville, there's another one almost across the river in Kentucky, and there's one in Columbus. So now they can service more people. So if you have local little stores, there could be like one for the area that we live, one for the one that you live. They could be smaller, and since it's more concentrated, people could know how much you need to buy. But since there's like giant big stores, that they can just be like, order 3,000 of fucking everything, and just go from there. And then just be like, oh, well, the small store can't afford it. They only know that every single week, 20 people going to buy it. So I'm only going to buy for 25 people in case 3 extra people come in.
I see what you're
saying. Go from there. So the problem could be adjusted either way. But it's just like,
fair enough. I knew nothing about it that way.
Alright, well, let's stop. Because
we just done.